Swamini Vimalanandaji was our third speaker. Unfortunately, she could not be with us this afternoon in person, but has shared her thoughts on Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam in education in the form of a video address. I'll begin with Swaminiji's introduction. Swaminiji Vimalanandaji is a senior disciple of Gurudev Swami Chinmayananda. After acquiring an honors degree in architecture, her travels made her reflect on life and move from designing the world of space outside to seeking the sacred inner space. The Chinmaya Mission Vedant course only deepened her spiritual knowledge and reinforced her conviction. Her passion for education found fulfillment in concretizing her Guru's vision into the Chinmaya Vision Program, CVP, which now reflects largely in the National Education Policy, recently introduced by the Central Government of India in July 2020. Excuse me. She headed the Chinmaya Mission Education Cell for 25 years and touched the life of millions. A dynamic leader, a serious seeker, a spiritual practitioner, a visionary, educator, a prolific writer, and a popular speaker, she travels around the world guiding seekers of all age groups. Her simple style of talking has captivated the intellectual and the faithful alike, and hopefully she will hold our attention this afternoon as well. Swaminiji has authored books on a variety of subjects, Vedantic commentaries, Indian culture series, education theories, and many more. Her books are as popular as her talks on her YouTube channel. Could I request that we now play the video message from Swamini Vimalanandaji?
Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Namaskar to one and all. May we all be protected. May we all enjoy the result of this great knowledge that our culture has bestowed on us. May we put forth efforts to make a better future for ourselves, and may we never hate each other. May there be peace. The unseen forces, the seen elements around us, and within us, most importantly. Animals train their young ones with the knowledge and skill by which they can stand on their own feet. That is called training. But human beings, we get education. So definitely education is different from training. Yes, we too must have the knowledge and the skill to earn our bread and butter, but that's training. So what is education? This higher purpose of education was always accepted in India. One, to face the challenges of life and make our life, both important. A gym cycle, however much effort you make, you don't progress. Many of our lives, many of us have just the knowledge and skill to just face life, but we don't progress. We don't make our life. Some others have that ability as they face life, like a normal cycle. Everyone has to face the challenges of life. They even progress. They make their life into something special. So this ability is what education should give us. The second purpose of education is to impart to us eternal and universal values by which we not only face our life and make our life, but make ourselves great through life. How does education do that? It lays the firm foundation of goodness on which the superstructure of greatness can be held, be supported. Without this firm foundation of goodness, greatness that comes about is going to fall like ninepins. We have seen this in the world so often. Civilizations have risen and fallen because of lack of values. Countries have fallen. Not only that, individuals, societies have broken up just because of the lack of foundation of goodness. We always say that the dangerous part is not to have missiles, but guided missiles in the hands of misguided people is the problem. Now, so this imparting of values is what makes human beings humane. That is a knowledge that has to be. Education definitely has to give us the ability to become humane. We don't compliment a dog for being a dog. If we are humane, there's nothing great. That's the least expected of us. And education should make us humane first, good first, before we become good engineers or doctors or scientists. Then we go to the third purpose of education. Not only are we to be humane, a dog gets trained, he does not become a divine dog. But inherent in each one of us is the divinity. So Swami Vivekananda beautifully puts it, the higher purpose of education is to manifest the divinity which lies within each one of us. We and we alone are capable of manifesting that divinity and become great, not just great, divine. Now, this would seem a big challenge, but not so in our country. With the type of knowledge that we had. In India, tuition is what you give as a step by step. You first learn addition, then you learn subtraction, then you learn multiplication, then you learn division. So progressively you learn mathematics and slowly your abilities flower. This is called, not in the normal sense of word, but a special meaning, tuition. However, in India, we were imparted by that knowledge which empowered us to have intuition. That is why the rishis made great discoveries, intuitive knowledge, revealed knowledge. I'll give an example of that. Srinivas Ramanuja, the great mathematician. The great formulas of mathematics were revealed to him. This ability to invoke or manifest this inner knowledge, intuitive knowledge, comes through the manifestation of divinity within us. Because he used to pray to his Devi, and he says, she gave me these formulas and I'm just writing it down, and therefore he had formulas without proofs. They were there, they were revealed. So therefore, the next purpose of education, as we mentioned, the highest purpose is to manifest the divinity. Now, the final purpose of education, and this is explained in our own scriptures beautifully, is to give us the right vision of life. Yatha Drishti Tatha Srishti. We can make the world into a beautiful place, or we can see the world and the beauty of this world just through the right vision of life. And that is one of the important aspects of that great divine vision, or great vision, is in this wonderful statement, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Vasudha, the whole world, is my family. We have formulated in our Chinmaya Vidyalayas a program of education in which we talk about, first, an integrated development of the physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual layers of our personality. Very important. We then talk about having a firm foundation in our culture, whichever culture. If it is India, Indian culture. If it is Japan, Japanese culture. The culture and the traditions and the customs of our land are important. They are important for the present and the future of our country. And the third aspect is a love for that country that has given us so much. But that should never be at the cost of this earth that we all share. And that is why the fourth aspect of that program is a universal outlook. An all-inclusive outlook. A dharmic outlook which unites us, which supports this whole earth, which supports all of us who live on this precious earth. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. And this Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam manifests beautifully in the thought given by the G20. One earth, one family, one future. This is what education is meant to give to us. This feeling, this vision of us all sharing and being a happy family living on this earth. What do you see in a family? In a family, the family elders always take care of their young people. They want them to be educated, they want them to be successful, they want them to be good, they want them to be great. When asked of a young couple, what do you want your child to be? Good or smart? The answer came, both. Strangely, they wanted their children to be smart with others and good to them. If they say also, parents, don't act smart with me. तेरी होशियारी बाहर चलेगी, मेरे साथ में नहीं चलेगी. So all parents, we want goodness, we want greatness. We want what is good for them, we want their shreya. We must all want the shreya of this earth. We are a family, shreya of everyone. When we destroy, and we are if we do not understand the shreya, this well-being, this wanting of this goodness for the whole world, in the name of development or in the name of, wrong way of thinking and looking, we will destroy the world as it is in the present. We will destroy our family. And remember, this earth family is not just human family. Animals, birds, all beings and trees, the flora and the fauna are as much as our family. Believe me, animals and birds and plants and trees can live without us, but we can't live without them. This is a very important fact that we must remember. They are a very vital part of our family. If we do not have this universal outlook, we will destroy ourselves first and them later. This is an extremely important aspect to understand this universal, this all-inclusive vision. why does this happen that we destroy? Or this lovely integrated family that we have, we do not live in peace with each other. We divide, we have conflicts, many times it happens that selfishness, petty-mindedness, wrong way of looking at things, or plain evil ways. I remember someone saying that this world is not destroyed so much just by evil people as much as by good people with good intentions but a wrong philosophy or a vision of life. And we agree. We see so many times, I know of a place where they say, let's cut down the trees. Why? Because they are shedding too much of leaves and too much effort to sweep the place. So let's cut down the trees. This is what is called what? Petty thinking, small thinking. Now, if this is our attitude, it's not that these people are bad people. It's just that the vision is wrong. We have to have a holistic vision. We have to have, and this is what we have to inculcate in our children. This is what we have to inculcate through education. What is the vision of education? It is not just that we tolerate in the family. If we tolerate each other, that's not good. We are not supposed to tolerate our family members. We are supposed to accept them. We don't just respect the differences in our family members. We should celebrate the differences. We should not just have a pity for those. In the family, we do not have pity for a person who's physically challenged or something. We love them. Poor thing doesn't have. This is not the attitude we have. We have a love for them. We have a respect for them because they are challenged. They need more of our attention. We should be able to. This is what a family is all about. Always wishing for the well-being. A mother is strict and refuses to give the child an ice cream that he is dying to have, saying, you have cold, cough and fever, it's not good for you, I will not give it to you. Even though it is prayer, pleasant to you, it's not good for you, it's not your shreya, and I'm not giving it. In this world also, there will be some things we have to deny ourselves as a world, as the earth, for the well-being of everyone. We will have to make these sacrifices. Then only we will have Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole world will become my huge, large, beautiful, integrated family. There is a demand and supply law in the world. If I have a demand for the small and the petty and the immediate, the supply will be there. Similarly, in education, if all I am asking for from education is what? The ability to earn my bread and butter, that's all I'm going to get. Luckily, in our country, we have a wonderful national education policy which has come in, which, if it is well implemented, can drastically change the very attitude and the thinking of all of us, and definitely we will have a better world, better earth, a better family, and a better future for ourselves. One of the things that we can definitely do in this direction is, if in our, starting from school, because school is even, I believe, more important than college, because by the time they go into college, our vision is quite set. It's difficult to change. In a school, if every school across the globe partners with 10 other schools in 10 different countries, over 10, we have so many, 7 continents, from different continents. So each child has a friend who is in 9 different countries. It's an online this. The teachers govern this. They become always, teachers are co-parents and parents are co-teachers. So we can have a teacher or a parent as the mother of this micro global family or my global family, my go fam. Imagine if every child in this world has a global family. Someone in Siberia, someone in Syria, maybe someone in Australia, someone in New Zealand, or someone in different parts. And this is my micro global family. It's a global family, but I'm small, so my global family cannot be everyone. My global family is this 10 people of the same age in different parts of this, and I bond with them. This child, when he grows up, is definitely going to think of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. It has to start small and it goes into this wonderful family, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Thank you all very much for listening. Hari Om and Namaskar to one and all.